Hello and welcome to the very first episode of More Than a Club, a West Ham YouTube Football Manager 24 save. This is basically, it's just me having fun with the team I support. The only aim of the game is to win trophies. That's it. See, we're not only doing UK players, we're not only bringing in youth players. I want to bring as many Brazilian wonder kids in as the budget will allow. And we are just going to have a little bit of fun and see how well we can get the West Ham doing. We can't do any worse than Moyes at the minute, right? No. Okay, so let's jump into the game where we've inputted the game, we've got all the leagues loaded, and I am the West Ham manager. As I said, here it is here. West Ham have confirmed the appointment of Dave Goodger as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the inexperienced 48-year-old, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at the London Stadium. He replaces previous manager David Moyes. Karen Brady, managing director, still somehow. Lady Brady would like to formally welcome me to West Ham to get me acquainted with my new surroundings. She received an introductory welcome pack. Does it have biscuits? The reputation is 3.5 stars. Director of football is Mark Noble. I might have to keep him. I love Mark. However, I don't think he's going to be the best director of football. Media prediction is 10th. Okay, I can live with that. Assistant manager of Billy McKinley. Yeah, he's going to be going. Lifted the UEFA Conference League in 2023, obviously. London Stadium, 62,500 capacity. Great training facilities, great youth, good youth recruitment. We're rich with a transfer budget of 24 million. Alright, okay, I can live with that. So, boom, we are in. Supporter profile, 9% hardcore, 34% core, 17 family, 20 fair weather. That's the London Stadium for you. 4% corporate, 16% casual. Oh, okay, again, that's the London Stadium for you. Tactical direction. Here we go. Building the tactic. This is where it gets fun, boys and girls. This is where it gets fun. Because I have a tactic set up. I have 3 tactics set up already. They are loaded. They are on my Twitch save already. And they are the Eye of Sauron, which is this. 3 at the back. 2 wide centre backs on support, a central defender on cover, 2 inverted wing backs on support, ball winning midfielder on support. That is actually inside forward. 2 inside forwards on attack, pressing forward, advance forward. The plan, whether or not I'm right with this, it seems to be working. Whether or not the plan is right or not, but my thoughts are this guy in the middle here should, by right, get overrun and swamped. But what seems to be happening is the wide centre-backs are pushing forward a little bit. The inverted wing-backs are dropping in a little bit. So they're coming up to support this guy, or these guys are coming in. Either way, he's getting support from these 5 at the back. Either it's the inverted wing-backs just dropping straight in and supplying a layer of support, or it's your wide centre-backs pushing forward and giving that support. Let me know down in the chat which way it is. I don't know why, but it seems to be working. Okay? I don't know what way around it is. Shorter passing, high tempo, play through the middle. Early crosses though. Early crosses, vital. Whip it in, get these balls whipped, early crosses. Get this ball low and hard into there for the strikers to run onto and hit first time. More expressive with a formation like that, you've kind of got to be. In transition, distribute to centre backs, not to full backs, they're too far away. Straight to the centre backs, short kicks, gegen press essentially, counter press when we've lost it, and counter once we've won it. And then a high line, high press, no short distribution, and trigger press much more often. So that is the first, that's the primary tactic. Secondly, it's just variations on a theme here. We have Evil Eye, which is dropping one of the strikers down into an advanced playmaker role. And we have the Pokeball, which, let's be honest, it looks a little bit like when you got the circle with the band through the middle. That's for when we want to pack that midfield a little bit more with the inverted wing backs and your wide centre backs and 2 central midfielders. Packs that central midfield a little bit more, just in case we come up with anyone that plays like 3 central midfielders or have a narrow diamond. That should help us keep that a little bit more compact and stop us from being overrun. Team wise, Alphonse Areola, French international Alphonse Areola, 30 years old, but he is my number 1 goalkeeper. For the right side of the 3, we have Thilo Kerler. In the middle, we have cat kicker extraordinaire Kurt Zouma. And over on the left, we have Naif Agerd. That's a left footer on the left, that's a right footer on the right, and Zouma through the middle. Right wing back, we're starting with Soufal, but we also have Ben Johnson, 23 years old, going to be an absolute baller. He won't be at West Ham for much longer. He is too good for us, essentially. Then over on the left, we will have Emerson playing there. Ball winning midfielder, that's simple. That's Souček. This guy is an absolute beast of a midfielder. Not that good on passing, don't need him to be. Tackling, moving on, breaking into the box, 18 headers. Set pieces, this guy is going to be lethal. Absolutely lethal. 19 stamina, run all day. 16 strength, 6'4". He's an absolute monster. Absolute monster. Over on the right, very, very simple. It's Danny Dyer's soon-to-be son-in-law, Jared Bowen. Over on the left is, we've just sold our car to Lucas Paquetá. And then currently, this is where we're struggling now. We need to improve and we need to purchase strikers, simple as. At the moment, it's going to be Mikel Antonio as the pressing forward and Danny Ings as the advanced forward. That's not going to stay. Okay, these two are not going to be at the club if I've got anything to do with it at all. Okay, so that's the starting 11 for us. And what we're going to do, we're going to come back once we've set everything else up going in there, looked at the staff, moved the staff around, and we shall come back and hopefully, when we're ready, start playing some pre-season friendlies. Okay, so we are about to dive in and meet the squad, introduce myself. We've got an average dressing room atmosphere, average managerial support, not a real surprise. They don't know me from Adam. I mean, I don't even know who Adam is. We've got 3 team leaders, Declan Rice, Aaron Cresswell and Michael Antonio. None of those are going to be here at the end of the season or at the beginning of next season at the very least. So that should be fun. Let's introduce ourselves to the squad. I want to take this opportunity to introduce you to myself as the new West Ham manager. Kurt Zouma, on behalf of the team, I would like to welcome you and look forward to playing under your management. Good lad, captain, that's what I expect. I want to talk about our Premier League aims for the forthcoming campaign. I think we should finish top half this season. I think we should be, that's where we need to be aiming at the very least. I want to qualify for the Europa League. I think we can finish top half. They're pleased with that. Let's pump the fist. It's exactly the sort of reaction. I'd like to talk about our Europa League aims. Reach the latter stages. At the very least, everyone's happy with that. Again, pump the fists. Brilliant. Let's talk about the FA Cup aims. Why not? Want to reach the latter stages. No promises, no promises. But here's the code of conduct. arms outstretched. Excellent. Thank you very much. Nothing else. Thank you. That'll be all. Trot on. And that is a very encouraging and very happy squad to be dealt with by myself. Always a bonus, never a chore. Dressing room atmosphere, excellent all of a sudden. Just like that, really good. Set ourselves up well, and yeah, so we'll see where we are once we've got ourselves some more staff and some more players, and we are ready then, hopefully, to move on and do some pre-season friendlies. See you in a sec. Okay, so we are here with the goals from our first pre-season friendly. We were away at Crewe Alexandra, Crewe United. My bad. This was a murder. Honestly, if this was anywhere but on a football pitch, we'd be banged up. Absolutely hammered them into the dirt. We finished the game with 43 chances created, 22 on target, an XG of 7.08. We'll watch the goals. There's some good goals. There's some impressive finishes. Let's see how it all unfolded. Goal by goal. We'll be here for a few minutes. So as it comes in, like we say, it's our first pre-season friendly. We've not got anybody in come in yet. Paqueta on the left gets to the byline, goes for goal, comes back, and an acrobatic finish from Jared Bowen. Straight up after that, 16 minutes now. It was Ings that was fouled. Paqueta stepping up, 12 yards out, left-footed, high into the roof of the net. I mean, you could have three keepers in there, one going one way, one going the other, one staying central. That's still going in. That was high into the roof of the net. Top corner, absolute power. 20 minutes now. Divin's on there, plays in Bowen. Bowen gets to the byline, goes for goal, back off the post. Danny Ings is right on the 6-yard line. And Jared Bowen on 24 minutes with a fantastic free kick. Divin again turns creator as Danny Ings, just before the half-hour mark, makes it. I mean, I've lost count of what it is. That's 4. Makes it 4 with a looping header. Really got to look at the goalkeeper of that one, though. I know this is a lower league side, but you got to look at the goalkeeper of that. It shouldn't have been scoring that header there. Just over half hour, Danny Ings playing a lot deeper with this one, playing the pressing forward. Hits a fantastic strike from about 30 yards out. Then second half, Divin Mwamba finally gets a goal that his first half performance deserved, to make it 6-0. And then that's 7 minutes into the second half. Now we're really starting to ramp up things. We started to change the formation after this when we went to the poker ball formation with the 2 central midfielders. Declan Rice came on in place of Ings, who'd picked up our first half hat-trick. In 55 minutes, Paqueta, byline, pulls it across, and it's unfortunately turned in for an own goal. On the hour mark, Soufal plays Cornet, plays Paqueta, lifts it over the keeper as the keeper comes out. That's his 4th of the game, which brings on then Said Benrahma just after this goal here, trying to change things up. Corner routine there, Cresswell to Paqueta to Bowen to Paqueta to the bottom corner of the goal. Barely 15 to go, Benrahma comes in, scores his first of the game. A lot of good hard work on here. Bowen with a fantastic finish, comes out to Zuma, and the central defender with an acrobatic finish. Declan Rice coming on, feeding Benrahma, and he's been on for 10 minutes and got 2 goals. Benrahma, Rice, all action there, and Cornet gets himself a goal in the 90th minute. Like I said, look, 15-0. I'm not expecting this from every single game. Obviously, Crewe United were not at the races. They didn't have a single shot on target or off target. They only had 22% possession. So what we've got is nothing that we can really write home about, nothing we can really take anything from, other than the fact that what we already knew: Jarrod Bowen can take free kicks, Paquetá's good at corners, and Kurt Zouma is good at kicking things. That's pretty much where that all was. Coming up, we've got a lot more difficult games coming up. We're off to Germany for a couple of games, Real Valladolid, Espanyol, and then Atalanta is the final game of the pre-season. Now, I'm kind of hoping that by then we'll be in a really good position to search things, to get things through. We'll have some reinforcements in. We've got one striker incoming. I'm going to look at another left back. I'm not sure about keeping Cresswell there. So let me know down in the comments if you've got any suggestions for the positions where you think we might need them. Maybe a couple more central defenders, definitely a left back, definitely another centre forward. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. Hit me a like, give me a subscription, and hopefully we'll see you when we hit the next video on More Than a Club. Ta-ta for now. Thanks for watching.